Hi, I'm the Man in the Tammy. Now, Valentine's Day is just gone, and as an adult, it can be such a romantic, loving, gooey, mushy, all round lovely time, especially if you're in love and an adult. But as an awkward teenage boy, it's like bloody torture. I mean, me, 16, in 5th year, the only girlfriend I had previously was a friend who was a girl who almost immediately packed me in when we started at Kirtland High School. Kirtland High School, for those that don't know, actually it's probably better if you don't know. If you do know Kirtland High School, then you don't talk about Kirtland High School. But anyway, when I started and I had this friend who was a girl, she almost immediately packed me in for somebody tall, dark and handsome, I suppose, who later described me, her ex, as a bit of a cardboard drip, which was offensive and hurtful and, well, anyway, it was fine because at 15, where my brain was just seeped in testosterone and ignorance, almost every other day I fancied somebody else in my class or other people's classes, probably even a tree, you know. It was a tough time being 16, being me. So in 5th year, the object of my current delight was Angela. Now, Angela Smith, whom I sat beside in biology. Well, I say sat beside her. She sat in front of me and to the right of me. That was a major coup, believe me, especially if you were so shy and awkward and embarrassed and fat as me. But there she was, and all I remember is she was slender and sexy, and she was bright, and she was shy and sort of academic, but in her own little circle of friends, she was somebody, you know, she was quite outgoing in her own little circle, which was fine, and I so wanted to get into her little circle. I'll rephrase it, I so wanted to be her friend, you know, a friend who was a girl. Anyway, Valentine's Day was coming up, and she wasn't really, she spoke to me because she was polite, but she probably fancied Donald Wilson. I mean, everybody fancied Donald Wilson. I mean, I didn't fancy Donald Wilson. I hated bloody Donald Wilson. He was the school captain. He was the footballer of the year. He got straight A's in everything he did, even for the things he didn't turn up in. Honestly, he could draw like Tony Hart. He was amazing. But I still bloody hated him. Anyway, yeah, she probably did mean over him. Why wouldn't she? And but Valentine's Day was coming up, and here was my chance to send her a card, to convey to her how I felt about her, and I could, you know, do these things that only the truly stupid would do, like, oh, I just happened to get you a giant teddy bear that I had to go over to Edinburgh to get on the train, even though I only do that once a year, and it cost me all my savings, you know. So I didn't get a giant bear. Forget about the giant bear. So here was my chance, you know, the week of Valentine's Day was here, and looking at all the cards, the big ones and the wee ones, the smutty ones, oh no, the romantic ones, the cuddly ones with the bears, probably, yeah, probably, oh, that's cute. But actually I was too shy because what if it all went wrong? Oh, you know, I wasn't stupid. So what actually happened was I didn't get any cards again that year. actually, I tell a lie, I did get a Valentine's Day card, probably if not the year before, then maybe the year after. It was somewhere round about that time. It was notable because it was actually a card that I bought. Now, before you start thinking, oh no, he's sending himself Valentine's Day cards. No, 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 you misunderstand. I had another object of my affections, and I really didn't know her for Adam. It turns out that she was quite a nasty little git. But I didn't know that. I just thought she looked nice, you know, so I got her a card, and I can't remember what I put on it, but you can imagine. But because I'm a true Scottish person, and especially because I'm a fifer, you never buy a Valentine's Day card for anybody without actually signing it. Otherwise, that's a waste of money. So I got her a card, who shall remain nameless, but only because I couldn't be bothered to make up a funny name for her. But anyway, I sent her a card with lots of kisses. Remember that, it's easy to do a kiss, you just draw a cross. And I sent it to her, I must have posted it to her. Anyway, that was the card I bought, and the very next day, I gave it away. No, the very next day, I received the card back, shoved manually through my letterbox, ripped in half, and when I looked inside, it had well, I can't repeat it actually, but it told me to do something and described me as a Nazi, because obviously Nazis go about and give people Valentine's Day cards. And all the little kisses had been doctored and turned into swastikas. Yeah, so let's not talk any more about that, but back to Angela Smith and the card she didn't get. Yeah, the only thing is, I got a card that year. Yeah, I did. It wasn't big, it was small, it was cute, and it had, very simply, whatever was pre-printed in the card. You know, it wasn't overpowering, it wasn't, you know, undeclared love being declared. It was just, you know, happy Valentine's Day from blank. Blank. Blankety blank. Oh, thanks, blank. I mean, you know, that's not going to touch of the hell out of a over-sexed 16-year-old prefect. I mean, this could be anybody. Could have been Donald Wilson. It wasn't Donald Wilson. Just forget about Donald Wilson. It was just blank. Could be anybody. Only it couldn't just be anybody, because anybody or blank signed it from blank, 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 6 underscores, you see? So obviously, as you do, ANGELA. Ah, Angela had sent me a card. She had declared her undying affection for me. Well, she had written a card that said from blank to me, and I think she had posted it. Yeah, I'd been posted a Valentine's Day card. Whoa, yeah. And this was amazing. That was me that morning. Anyway, I did manage to get to school and the ability to talk again. And I felt such a cold, unfeeling, utter git. I mean, how could I do that to that poor girl? Imagine not giving my sweetheart a Valentine's Day card after all the trouble that she had gone to send me hers. So I had to rectify that. I just had to. So that night when I got off the bus, I had my pocket money and I went into the village shop and I looked at all the cards. It's like, Valentine's Day card reminder. No, it's too late for that. What did I do? With sympathy for not receiving no. Happy, it's not your birthday. Now you are 7. Get well soon. Possibly. No, the only thing that I could possibly do to get her a card was a thank you card. Hey, what a genius, eh? Thank you for sending me a Valentine's Day card. Sorry, no. It was amazing. I just put from exclamation mark and 4 underlines. Or did I sign it? I probably signed it, you know. The reason being is you didn't spend money for not getting, you know what I mean, I'm a fifer. You've got to understand it. So I got in nice and early the next day. Got to biology quickly before anybody else. Got to her desk. It was like, you know, wooden desks for King Herod's time, I don't know. And put the card in. Then I had to beat hasty retreat because, well, I didn't want to be the first here. Oh, a card. I wonder who could have put that there and sat behind you and to the right. No, so I had to be about the last to come in, you know, very cool, just casual. Hey, you got a card, oh. So what, you know, and she opened it and you know, could just see what's happening, and she turned red, you know, every little pluke turned red. It was like she'd been microwaved or something, and she seemed awfully embarrassed, and then she hid it under her folder. The lesson began, and I was beginning to feel a wee bit uneasy about this, you know. I mean, was there any possibility that somehow blank wasn't Angela? No, was it? Could be. No, aye. Thankfully, Donald Wilson managed to sort it out because Angela confided into Donald that some idiot had given her a thank you card. She doesn't even know why she got a thank you card, and I don't know, Donald sort of knew, and Donald proceeded to tell me that it wasn't Angela, and she was totally embarrassed, and she likes me, but not in that way, you know. Definitely not in that way. Alright, okay, cool. What wasn't so cool was Donald also then told everybody else in the class, all his mates in other classes where he didn't know anybody, all the staff. Buckhaven High School probably knew about it as well. Oh, you know, my life was over. But the only good thing was, I remembered that, and later when I was working on the school magazine, we did a sort of school taste challenge, because at that time in the 80s there was Pepsi versus Coca-Cola, and we set about with a 2 litre bottle of Coke and a 2 litre bottle of Pepsi, and we went about doing a blind taste test to all our mates and everybody in 5th year, and the blind test would tell us which one they would prefer and everything. And for the people that really didn't like Pepsi or really didn't like Coke, you could spit into a bucket. So when it came into Donald Wilson's turn, let's just say it was me that gave him that cup. Okay, I've been the man with the Tammy. I'll see you later.